Darlings, we've arrived at Citygate Tung Chung, and what Spark-tacular has unleashed here is beyond imagination. Twinkling lights, towering decor, pure Christmas spectacular. You have never seen anything like this. This is Hong Kong, a city where anything is possible and everything can change in an instant. I'm Byrne, and this is the inside story of my journey to make HighLife Asia a global reality. This isn't just a show. Every decision, every deal could alter everything. Stay with me, because this is a race against time and the world is watching. I'm Byrne, and you're tuning into In the Making of HighLife Asia reality TV show behind scenes. Oh my god, darlings, it may be the second, but we're still doing our Christmas reviews. And it is just very, very exciting because today, I've been waiting to do this for a while, my darlings, and it's just a gorgeous day. I'm just so excited. So we're going to be able to take all this in together. Now, before we do explore, this place is rammed. So we're just going to have to see how dramatic this episode is going to be. So today we are going to be exploring Citygate Outlet out in Tung Chung. There is quite a lot because the installations that they put in place are massive. When I was doing my research online, okay, good, my darlings, these people have got out of my way. Now look at this. Oh my god, that's what it's all about. And yes, I want to bring you over here as well, my darlings, so you can take all this beautiful, beautiful tree in, because this is quite glamorous. Look at that. Love it. What do you think? Right, so there's going to be many things we are going to be seeing today, a part of Spark-tacular Christmas. To be fair, the branding here is actually quite insane. Oh my god. How, look, darlings, we're going to get through it just to give you an idea about how rammed this place is. There's tens of, or hundreds of thousands, not even tens of thousands, my darlings, of basically everywhere. And do you see the stars behind us? Yes, because it's all about starlight, hugs, and all the absolutely beautifulness. This is my far in my face because of people so close to me. So yes, darlings, hopefully I'm not going to have the camera so close to my face this whole time. But look, my darlings, this is part of what they've done, a part of the starlight. So I quite like it indeed. I'm going to get around it. But look, these are huge. And it's just going to be put in another area as well, where it's a lot more immersive. And we're going to see how many times I get stopped by my followers, because they're ready to see people eyeing me. And that's okay. It's all part and parcel of what we have to do of getting my heart coming along my journey and getting HighLife Asia to the global streaming platform. But look at it from this angle, my darlings. Oh, absolutely love it. These stars are just massive. So I'm quite excited to see the main area. So, because apparently, if we think already, it's quite, wow, what on earth is the other part's going to be like? Apparently you've got 7 different areas as well, or 7 different things to do, but we're going to see. Oh, and by the way, my darlings, since we're out in this, look at the gorgeousness of it. Since we're here as well, I need to get myself a pair of white trainers, and I need to get some little white t-shirts as well. And I just need to, I'm not going wild, my darlings, because, oh my god, darlings, you are just going to go wild when you see this, because let me give you a little bit of a glimpse. Look. Oh my god, darlings. Right, someone's calling me. No, not like, look at that one, my darlings. So yes, I'm not 100% sure basically what's happening with the phone booth, so it means you have to scan it. So scan the code now to start your experience. Well, darlings, I've already kind of started my experience, and it is just very wonderful. Now, this is basically one of the huge highlights. Look at that. That is a feast for the eyes. And this seems to be the scarf. I think I read that it's 24 meters. So this is a part of Christopher David Jones, possibly. Right, I think people are moving around as well. I'm trying not to have people in my footage. If these people are taking their time because they've got children and so on. Whoa. Now, darlings, look at this. Oh my god. This is massive. Look at the star. It is very beautiful. Yes, so this scarf was needed by somebody here, I think. and it's 24 meters. But this is really, really, really big. As you can just see, look at the scale of it. This is quite a lot to basically take in. Right, and I want to try to get around this way. So if it is a little bit hard to shoot with, look, oh, I would highly, highly recommend coming out this way. So yes, as you can see, people are getting their exercises in, burning off the calories for Christmas, which I absolutely love it. Right. So I'm waiting to see, can we see this other part as well? So yes, darlings, I'm trying not to get too many people in the footage, but I just give you the full views because it's all about giving 360. Look at the hug. This is just absolutely beautiful. Oh my God, my darlings, what do you think? Yes, pretty gorgeous indeed. So darlings, this is the excitement. Look at that. Shine like a star. Now this is... There are so many things. It's a feast for the eyes. But I want to show you. So this is their massive entrance. Look at that. This is, and it's all about big hugs and Spark-tacular within particularly this area within itself. God, my darlings, if you want to get your fitness in and lose your pounds, you've got your little cycling things. If you can see it from there, look at that. I want to make sure I don't fall as well, my darlings. Look at the big massive star. Yeah, so they're really promoting hugs and giving back and really quite a lot of different things. Look at the beautiful Christmas tree. So they've done their Christmas trees very different compared to the other places. And oh my God, there's quite a lot of people in there. They're moving around. But look, oh my God, darling, look at this one. Look how pretty this is. See, it's all about the hugs and the gorgeousness. So I quite like that. And the stars are flicking as well. Now, I'm not 100% sure about what is happening because there's a phone booth thing. So I just don't know. Oh my God, darling. Okay, so darlings, I just want to give you a little bit of like the sleek shine like a star. They have just done an absolutely great job by designer Christopher David Ryan, or I think that's his name anyway, my darling. I want to give you a little bit of a close-up so you can feel it all. It does feel absolutely, completely gorge. And to be fair, there's just tons and tons. And I'm trying not to get people in the footage, darlings, and it is a little bit hard. Oh, so darlings, this is quite wild. I think I'm going to need some water. Okay, what we are going to do is we're going to get to another area so you can just spice before we explore the shops and all things, because I know it is just going to get pretty wild. And this, I mean, I try not to come at peak time, and it's not even meant to be peak time. And literally, look at all the sea of people, my darlings. It is just absolutely wild. And I'm trying to think, because with the new shoes that I need to get. Oh, Panda Bear by Max and Mara. Yeah, this shopping mall is very good. It is quite far away, but you can get here within 25 minutes. So, because it's on Lantau Island, and if you're coming from Hong Kong Island, it is a little bit of a trip, but look at the lights there, my darlings. I think you're going to be quite excited to see this area down here, because, oh my goodness, and they've done a great job with the branding. Hug here, hug now. Oh, darlings, doesn't it just make you smile? By 2026, darlings, it's going to be our year. But apparently, I thought what it said in the horoscopes anyway. Yes, I'll get my TV show signed, which is obviously going to be great. Mondays, I think it's the 4th or the 5th. Something like that, my darlings. And then people can start to basically moving forward with getting HighLife Asia to the global streaming platforms. And oh my God, this is just absolutely wild what we're going to go see down here. Darlings, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a look if I can turn around before I don't really want to bump into anyone. Look at all that. This is all about the stars and the moons and all the fierceness. Oh my God. So darlings, this area is very busy. And look at the queue for Lululemon. Why on earth would you want to queue for Lululemon? I know it's our favorite, Sarah's favorite store, but there's some of the other places that you grab it. This place obviously is great. Some of the stores even up to 90% off, my darlings. Like, that is really good. I did go into Sandro because I do quite like Sandro. And why are they... I want to see if Theory has anything. Okay, I'm gonna pop into theory, and I really hope this hasn't been a wasted trip. Not a wasted trip for thing, but a wasted trip in terms of I really need a white pair of trainers. And I thought Sandra would have had one, and they just don't, and for suitable for me, my darlings. Oh my God, darlings. Oh, just the wildness of it all. So, we have seen this here. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing all these installations. It really is an immersive experience out in Citygate. They seriously have done such a great job. So, I mean, oh my God, see, I'm gonna have to probably move some of the points around as well, because, well, it's just so hard. It's really hard to judge. This is definitely one of my favorites. Yes, it is absolutely rammed out here, but that there's just part and parcel of it all, my darlings. But look, we are going to get through it because we have to get through it. We don't really have a choice, my darlings. Yes, so now we're going to have a little bit of exploring of the shops because I need to give you pair of trainers, my darlings. Please God it is, because it is a bit of a trek out here. Yes, it was quick, only 25 minutes. Still a bit of a trek though. And by the time I get from my apartment in the mid-level, they can't get my street name and number because a lot of people will be trying to stop me, my darlings. I know. Just the absolutely wildness. Right, we are going to go, we're going to go and see some of the shops if I'm going to get through all these people. Let me get back to you in a second. My darlings, yes, so at night time, it's all lit up during the day as well, but at night time, my darlings, oh my God, this would just be absolutely spectacular. I'm going to twirl around in a second, but hold on. You can see all this, my darlings. Look at all those absolutely gorgeous lights. And this is, I think it's 42 meters high. Oh, following? It's 42 meters high, and they've got loads of games to play as well, which we are going to be able to see this. Look, with the star. Isn't the star quite beautiful? Right, and I'm trying to, oh, my goodness, quite gorgeous, my darlings. And there's some other people. I want these people to get off the swing so I can have a go. I just don't think people take into consideration what I want, my darlings. Right, no, they're moving off it. I think that Granny's taking her time. Right, look at this. This is quite gorgeous. And they have a little rain cloud. Look at that. It is very beautiful, my darling. And again, it's all about the hugs. Yes, it's about all hugging and giving back and being beautiful and in this festive season. So, I'm loving it. But do you know what I wouldn't? Do you know what I'm loving right now? I would love a Diet Coke. Because we're speaking all the time, and it is to give you from this direction as well. Look at that. Right, they have done. I am so impressed with what they've basically put all together. I still can't decide. It's really good. And other places that we did review that were absolutely crap, and then you could all is absolutely amazingness, my darlings. Oh my God, darlings, thankfully it's a little bit quiet down here, but look at all this. This is absolutely beautiful. That there's over 46 meters high. Look at him. All about the hugs and the gorge and the beauty. So I am delighted that I basically came out here because it is a feast for the eyes. And then you've got something else around here as well. That there's little worker standing, just trying to do his job. Look at all this. If we can take it in from this direction, which is quite hard to. But it's better this direction, my darlings. Okay, darlings. Oh my God, I'll stop my fans. Right, okay. I need to sit down for a second. I really need water as well. I am so thirsty with talking, but look at all the absolutely beautifulness. So yes, it's obviously great fans coming over and saying hello to me, especially within this festive period, my darlings. It is just absolutely the wildness of it all. Okay, so darlings, we are going to see this little part. There's little people just doing their little things, and that's okay. So we are just going to look at this, my darlings. Look about the hugs. Isn't this just really beautiful and quite relaxing? And I am thoroughly enjoying myself. I didn't think it was going to be this good. This experience is quite as immersive as Pacific Place. I know, my darlings, I didn't think that we would get something this good. This is absolutely just wonderful. Okay, darlings, we're going to get through it. I did get into Pedders though, and I did see a beautiful pair of shoes, which I think I'm going to show you. And they've got a huge discount on it. Oh, my God, my darlings. So they're kind of like off-white. Or they're white and a little bit of beige through it, if I can get that. But I want it. I said to the lady, it's going to be back. But if it is, then that means that we've had a great trip as well. I just need to get a couple of extra things down here because I can't carry and film and do everything at the exact same time, my darlings. You know the way it is. Just all the beauty and just all the gorge. So then I will be happy to get that. Right, I'm going to sea of people, which I do not like to do. That's just the only thing is which that it's just harder to do the episodes if there's just so many people. But darlings, the things I do for you, and it is the absolute greatness. So I want to pop into one other store, and then I think we're going to go and get those shoes, and then I am done, and I'm ready for a Diet Coke, my darlings. I'm ready to get home to Garfarley. There's coats, and as you can see, there's just the queues. Okay, darlings, well, this has been a trip and a half, so I am literally going to run into the shop, going to run back to the other one so I can show you the new shoes that I'm going to get, which are quite gorgeous and quite statuesque and quite beautiful. And then we're going to give our verdict, my darlings, because this has just been a wild ride. Look at all that, though. It is just very, very gorgeous. I do love the branding that they have done with this. And they've got their gorgeous Christmas trees. Oh, but it's just good to see when there's so much creativity that goes into it. And then obviously money going to charity as well, which is great for everyone. Okay, darlings, we will see you in the other store in a second. Okay, darlings, these are my new shoes. Gorge. I think so, my darlings. So yeah, we're gonna get these little shoes. So let me see, I'm gonna put them down here so you can just see. Look how beautiful they are. Super, super, super comfortable. And I'm just delighted. So darlings, hasn't this been an absolutely wild ride? Darlings, how do I look? It is pretty thick, so let's go for a different angle so you can take it. And don't forget, you can still do some modelling even if you're in store and you're going to buy it. So my darlings, we're going to have a recap when we get back in Central and we're going to explore how all this went. Okay, my darlings, I just arrived home with shopping and with the new shoes and then going to Marks and Spencer's at any time to put everything down. So yes, I'm giving my little summary at home and it's getting quite dark quite quick. So yes, I thought it was absolutely amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed Citygate. Definitely recommended to go there. So it is open, or it's still there until the 4th. You can go and enjoy all the hugs and the gorgeousness and everything in between. I'm going to come back very, very soon with a full recap, but we might be able to sneak one more in, my darlings. I'm doing a full evaluation. This was high. This written. I think I'm going to give an 8.2, my darlings. I had lots and lots of fun. It was just really, really good. So I highly recommend it to pop out to Citygate and Tung Chung so you can see all the installations and all the hugs and the gorgeousness. And yes, all those things. So my darlings, you know what's coming next. If you like this type of content, click subscribe and give us a like so you never miss out on an episode. So until the next time, be good to yourself, be good to your friends, be good to your family, and be your true, most authentic self. So my darlings, until the next time, peace out.